Hey, it's John here from John Still Runs. Do you have a Garmin? Garmin watch, smartwatch? I've got a Garmin Venue 3S, which I really enjoy using. And at the end of the workout, it gives you an evaluation of the workout benefit and the primary benefit. That just seems to come automatically. But you can also opt in, enable a function called self-evaluation, where you're asked about feel. How did you feel? And you get 5 choices there, from very strong to very weak. And you're also asked about perceived effort. 10 choices there. From very light to maximum. So I thought I might just go through my last 5 runs and pick apart those statistics that are provided. Let's see what they mean, and are they useful? I know when I first started using it, the self-evaluation, it was a bit of a pain, and how did that feel, and what was the effort there? So, you know, having to quantify it, a bit challenging. But I've gotten used to it, and I actually think it's useful, and I'd like to go over why I think it's useful for me. And as a side note, of these 5 runs, the last one, the 5th one, was Park Run in Dubbo, New South Wales, Australia. And it's been my goal this year to run under 25 minutes again, which I haven't done since probably late last year, maybe September, I think. So, yeah, I've been wanting to run under 25 minutes again, and that was my 5th run. I'll let you know in a minute whether I achieved my goal going through these 5 runs. Run number 1 was a longer run. The first of these 5 runs, and 16 kilometers. You can see it here, and you can see the evaluation there. So that longer run of 16 kilometers at an average of 5:58 minutes per kilometre got evaluated by Garmin as high exertion, which is the hardest category. The primary benefit was given as high aerobic threshold. You've got VO2 max threshold and tempo, and threshold is the middle of the high aerobic. So at least I stayed in that aerobic zone but it was too hard. Having said that, my self-evaluation feel was normal. I guess that's because I expected it to be a bit harder if I was running too fast for that distance. And I perceived effort was hard. I probably could have given it a higher hard, but that run was too hard for a longer run. It should have been run at about 6:30 pace, if not slower. I had the day off the next day, which was good. I acknowledged that, and for that, when I saw those numbers, I thought I need a day off, which I benefited from, which takes me to my 2nd run. I'll quickly go through these runs. Run 2 was a steady 32-minute run where my heart rate was 123 beats per minute, and I averaged 6:21 pace. Garmin gave me improving health, a base type workout, primary workout. I felt normal. I perceived it as somewhat hard, possibly because 2 days previously I'd done that longer run. So that was fair enough. So yeah, my longer run was too hard, so therefore I think run 2 there was probably I perceived effort. So I come to run 3. The next day was another 32-minute run, and I decided to do 2 1-kilometre intervals at park run pace, about 5-minute Ks. So Garmin gave me improved fitness, It said it was a tempo run, which is what I was aiming for. I felt quite weak naturally, and the intervals were extremely hard, which wasn't surprising. So the next day was another steady 32-minute run, which surprisingly I averaged 6:16, and my heart rate was only 115 beats per minute, the average. So I was quite happy for that. I'll just get out of that direct sunlight. The sun is setting here in Dubbo, about to go for a run actually. Yeah, so that steady state run showed me, Garmin gave me improved health. It was a base run, and I perceived it as light. So yeah, all that was working towards maybe a good 5th run, the park run in Dubbo. I wanted to break 25 minutes. Did I succeed? Let's see. Well, I did. I broke 25 minutes, actually a little bit more easily than I thought I would. I did the 5Ks in under 24, probably about 10 seconds faster, because with this rolling start that we have in Dubbo Park Run, if you start about halfway back in the start line, you don't get to the finish. So you don't get to the starting flags for about 10 seconds or so. So that's fine. And yeah, I surprisingly felt good after what was a reasonably hard week of running. Yeah, it was the fastest that I'd run. Well, first time I broke 25 minutes for a whole year, and it was the fastest since I think about May 2023. I looked at my records, so yeah, it's on the up and up. I'm trying very hard to run sensibly, to not do too much. I don't want to get injured. I don't want to trigger atrial fibrillation, which is one of my health issues. That and prostate cancer, which is gone, hopefully. Yeah, so things are going well. I'm pleased with the way my legs are running. And I look forward to some good training, and I hope you do too. Do you use Garmin evaluation? Or do you think it's a pain? If you've got it on your watch when it comes up at the end of the run, do you just skip, or have you disabled it? Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to keep using it for a while. I think it gives me a bit of information about what I should do for the next run, how I should run the next run, whether I should run it a bit lighter or indeed have a recovery day. So all the best with your running, and we will catch you next time.